In this episode, I will tell you a story of a man who was lied to about the Philippines. First, click the subscribe button. Click the thumbs up button. Let's please the YouTube overlords. This man writes to me and says, "Sir, first of all, thank you for your hard work on these videos. I have already commented on your previous videos how you have saved me a lot of trouble, time and money. I have a few suggestions for your next video, and I hope you'll cover these topics. In short, it's about Philippines government and laws that greatly benefit Filipino citizens and the state while causing harm to foreigners. When I first found out about Philippines, I was mesmerized by the beautiful lies that were being spread on YouTube. I got my hopes up, and after spending almost 2 years learning Filipino laws, I came to a conclusion that the government is deeply involved in majority of the problems you address. Suddenly, my dreams started crushing down when I realized that the government is using Filipinas as bait for male foreigners to come and live there or to take Filipinas back to their home country. Both options are strictly regulated by law, under the pretext of, quote, protection of Filipino citizens like human trafficking, end quote, while the real reason is pure corruption and profit. Let's say you want to live in the Philippines. You can't buy land to build a house on it. Bracket, you can only buy condo or apartment, end bracket. And if you want a house, the owner has to be a Filipino citizen. Let's say you want to buy a condo. If a Filipina moves in for a short period of time and has proof she's living with you, she can leave you and ask for half of that condo. Safer bet would be to marry her, but good luck convincing her to sign a prenup. Also, beware of corrupt lawyers. You have to have at least 2 lawyers to double check everything. Did you know that it's a criminal act if she has underage siblings or a child and leaves you alone with them? Even if for a couple of hours, you would be facing charges of pedophilia, even if you done nothing wrong. That's right. There also leaves a lot of room for scams, blackmail. People make sure she is not already married. Ask for a Omar, because if she's married, you could end up in prison if someone reports seeing you with her and you guessed it, that someone could be herself and her husband working together. Let me simplify that. This man is saying, ensure that this person is not married and never be alone around minors because they can blackmail you and tell the police officers that you are involved in something very cynical with a child. Therefore, you have to be careful that you are fully aware of the Philippines laws. Okay, let's say you want to bring her back to your country. Don't do it, by the way. In that case, welcome to another kind of hell. Google all the requirements because writing it here would make this already big comment endless. I'll just point out the biggest problem. You have paid and waited all the bureaucracy, lawyers, visas, etc., just for her to be offloaded at the airport by immigration officers. For those that do not know what is offloading, that is when the Philippines immigration does not allow a Filipino to get on a plane or travel to their destinations, citing trafficking and other bullshit reasons in order to extort money from you. She will be denied boarding and everything would be a waste. He continues by saying, want to know the reason? There is none. They can just say no, even though all the papers are done right and on time, especially if she is younger and has no kids, because the Philippines government needs her as bait to attract more foreigners to come and spend even more money in vain. So you find yourself leaving without her and forget about airplane ticket refund. not gonna happen. Oh, and if you thought the outcome is going to change if you two are married and or she is pregnant with you, think again. Majority of women that get tourist visa are those over the age of 32 years old. So the government has no use for them as bait. Even more so, they are becoming financial burden for the economy. I am almost certain that very famous Dumaguete vloggers Filipina P is supported by a Philippines government, but strongly urge you to watch a couple of the videos regarding laws. Just type in Filipina P, Attorney Gracie. Unlike other videos she makes, in this case, she's forced to tell the truth. It's sugar-coated, of course, so for God's sake, think with your upper head and read between the lines. Also be aware what you write online about Philippines. They have hackers and IT experts, so if you don't want to end up in prison the moment you set foot on the ground there, choose your words carefully. I gave up, so I'm fine. Lastly, I want to apologize to all those Pinoy citizens that have constructive criticism about their country and think of themselves. I know what poverty can do to people. I wish you all the best and hope one day you will win your freedom like the majority of the world. Greetings from Croatia. God bless. That is that man's story after he was lied to and misled about the Philippines through popular, specifically Dumaguete vloggers. There are countless older gentlemen in the Philippines living in the town of Dumaguete who make videos repeatedly about the same topics. It gets recycled and they just want you to come to the country. There are several reasons why vloggers lie in the Philippines about the country. We will get more into that in a future video. If you watched the previous channel, you will know why foreign expat vloggers lie to you all the time. There are clear reasons why this happens. Yesterday's best and worst comments. Yesterday's comment was about the gentleman who went to Thailand. He is married with a child, but since he had such an amazing time in Thailand, he is seriously considering leaving his family or at least taking a solo trip to Thailand because he enjoyed his stay so much. Yesterday's best comment is from Vito Showman. I am on vacation to Vietnam, out of the Philippines right now. You can't even compare. No beggars, no street children. Food is wonderful and half the price compared to the Philippines. Beer in Vietnam costs starting from 40 to 80 cents US if you buy at the store. Bars by the beach with sea view charge 1.5 to 2 US dollars. Coke Zero is 40 cents at Kmart, and you can sit outside, drink it. No one will ever assault you with, "Hey Joe, give me money," like in the Philippines. Accommodation, quality, and prices make me cry. Rooms are large, split aircon, and hot water are standard. You don't need to check clean bed sheets, full-size bed, new towels every day, coffee, pleasant walk to the beach, no hawkers, and perla nonsense. All of that costs half or even less in the Philippines. People are intelligent, hardworking, and honest. Everything works and everything is available. No out-of-stock BS. That one received 34 thumbs up from other readers of that comment. I have been to Vietnam also. I was blown away with the quality at cost that you receive. It is even more affordable than Thailand. Vietnam is great because it is up and coming. It has French influence, and they have extremely hard-working people that don't really bother with foreigners. They don't look at you as a walking ATM. Are there women that do that? Of course, just like any other country in the world. But if you want genuine connection, Vietnam makes some of the best women in the world as they are hardworking and genuinely traditional, not just by the title, but they act traditional. They are modest. If you go to Vietnam, you'll see women do not dress like whores. They dress modestly and professionally. They're much slimmer, thinner, much more cute, and have fair skin. Regardless, they take care of themselves is the point. Plus, they have a much better diet. Vietnam would be my #1 choice if I could leave the Philippines at the moment. Time to look at yesterday's worst comment. Comes from Gangsta Gummy Bear 3432, who says, LOL, this is the same guy, the Philippines truth, with a voice changer, LOL. You have definitely had to have lost your life entirely to make an entire channel on this. I think it's beyond obvious that it's the same person. If you watched any of the previous channel videos, instantly you would recognize it's me. Not to mention, any of my subscribers know this already. Plus, I've mentioned it several times on the videos. I'm not sure what he thinks he has discovered. Feel free to write down your opinions regarding these stories I share. If you like these videos, want to know more facts and truths about the Pinoy land, click the subscribe button, the thumbs up button, share this video, like it, so the YouTube algorithm and overlords are satisfied. Hopefully, more viewers can find these videos entertaining and help them to make the right decision about the Philippines. Thanks for watching. God bless.